So this exercise is a kneeling side plank but with a cable row. So first thing you need to do is set up the cable just so it's about level with the shoulder. Now you can go one up on this one here, but when I row, I want my elbow to be coming into the side so I can get a good contraction in the lat. By driving my hips up and contracting the lat at the same time, we get a really good cross-sectional stabilization through the posterior sling, which is very, very important for when we're doing any type of compound hinging or compound lifts, especially when we're looking at deadlift patterns. So the main cue with this one is, first of all, we're doing a traditional side plank where your elbow is directly under the shoulder. There's not too much strain on the neck. We want to drive our hips up to the ceiling, making our femur, making our thigh bone very, very long, and driving the knee into the floor. Now, if the floor seems like painful or it's a hard floor, just simply place a little cushion or mat underneath your knee. What you're looking to do is inhale into the position and push your hips up, and then you're going to exhale, breathe out and contract. You're going to breathe all the air out, hold that contraction, maintaining that hip position so there's no drop at the hip, and then driving the elbow back. You're going to breathe in, go back to the position. As you're breathing in, driving the knee into the floor, pushing the hips up, maintain that position, breathe out and row. If at any point your hip starts to drop, make sure you drive it back up towards the ceiling. In terms of the weight I would start with anywhere between 5 to 10 to 15 kilos. The heavier you go, the more challenge its stability is. It's going to pull you forward. So you need to find the sweet spot where you can inhale in through the nose, maintain the stability without shaking. I'd recommend doing anywhere between 5 to 10 breaths per side, focusing on more reps, or at least with more control and stability on the side that feels more challenging. So this is an excellent primer prior to hip hinging movements. So again, it's inhale and then exhale as you row. Inhale, exhale as you row. If you feel any pinching in your lower back, scoop into a little bit more of a posterior tilt and look to maintain that position instead of going into too much lumbar extension.